At an award show, Kylie said this:
"Gigi and I never fight or argue."
But it appears that things have changed. 2 years after Gigi and Leonardo DiCaprio called it quits, it's looking like she's still got some unfinished business. She is stirring up trouble by calling out Kylie for breaking girl code by getting way too close to Leo. But here's the real kicker. Gigi herself was accused of violating girl code when she started seeing Leo, just months after his breakup with Camila Morrone. And Kylie? Her best friend once kissed her older sister's baby daddy. So if anyone knows the rules and how to bend them, it's these two. In this video, I'll break down all the wild details about the drama brewing between Gigi, Kylie, and Leo. The explosive allegations. The mega-viral story about Gigi and Kylie falling out has been making the rounds on social media, and the internet is absolutely losing it over these allegations. Before we spill all the tea, let's break down who's who in this A-list drama triangle. First up, we have Gigi Hadid, supermodel extraordinaire and total fashion icon. Born Jelena Noura Hadid on April 23, 1995, this runway queen has absolutely dominated the fashion industry. She was named International Model of the Year by the British Fashion Council in 2016 and has been cashing those major checks as one of the highest paid models in the world. In her personal life, Gigi's most high-profile relationship was with former One Direction heartthrob Zayn Malik. Their on-again, off-again romance lasted from 2015 to 2021 and included some serious couple goals moments like appearing together in Malik's Pillow Talk music video, a Vogue shoot, and slaying the 2016 Met Gala red carpet. They also share a daughter, Kai, who's basically the luckiest kid ever with those genetics. But the relationship we're focused on today is Gigi's rumored fling with Leonardo DiCaprio in 2022, which we'll unpack in a minute. Let's talk about Leo. This Oscar-winning actor has been a Hollywood mainstay for decades, and his dating life has become almost as iconic as his film career. DiCaprio, now 50, has pretty much exclusively dated younger women, primarily models, throughout his entire career. There's even a viral theory called the 25-year curse. Basically, Leo seems to have a pattern of ending relationships when his partners hit the big 5. This hasn't gone unnoticed, with Australian writer Mary Madigan calling it a red flag, suggesting he prefers more vulnerable and less powerful women. The internet has been absolutely savage about this, with memes and charts tracking this pattern going absolutely viral. And then there's Kylie Jenner, billionaire beauty mogul and youngest member of the influential Kardashian Jenner family. She's been living her entire life in the spotlight and has built a makeup empire that had her crowned the youngest self-made billionaire ever. Relationship-wise, Kylie's most significant partnership was with rapper Travis Scott, with whom she shares 2 adorable kids, Stormy and Aerie. She's currently coupled up with actor Timothée Chalamet, a romance that began in April 2023. So, what's the actual tea here? According to viral headlines, Gigi Hadid supposedly went off on Kylie Jenner for getting too close to Leonardo DiCaprio, potentially violating the sacred girl code that's basically the foundation of female friendships everywhere. The rumors suggest that Kylie may have gotten a little too close to DiCaprio at some point after his brief romance with Gigi ended, potentially breaking the unwritten rule that you don't pursue a friend's ex. Before we jump into investigating whether these claims hold any water, let's take a closer look at the relationship between DiCaprio and Hadid that supposedly kicked this whole drama into motion. Leonardo DiCaprio and Gigi Hadid's brief romance began in September 2022, shortly after Leo's split from Camila Morrone, who, yes, had just turned 25, fueling those memes about his dating patterns. According to People magazine, they were first spotted hanging out at a New York Fashion Week after-party at Casa Cipriani. Sources described their early connection as casual from the beginning. By November 2022, some reports suggested Hadid was feeling the vibe with DiCaprio, though she kept things on the down low. They were spotted having dinner in NYC around this time, as reported by Hindustan Times. However, their romance seemed to cool off by December 2022, when Leo was spotted with Victoria Lamas, which had everyone questioning what was going on. Glamour magazine covered these developments, noting the apparent cooling off period. The situation became clearer in February 2023, when sources told People magazine that the relationship had officially fizzled out, with Hadid prioritizing mom life with her daughter Kai. The source didn't mince words, saying, "Gigi doesn't have the energy to run after DiCaprio. His routine is too much for her." Despite this apparent breakup, they were spotted together at a pre-Oscars party in March 2023, which had everyone wondering if they were giving things another try. Us Weekly covered this sighting, but sources maintained they were keeping things super casual. In June 2023, Leo and Gigi were seen grabbing dinner in London, with sources describing their relationship as a no-strings situationship due to their their crazy busy schedules. Elle magazine detailed this development, making it clear this was not a serious romance. By September 2023, multiple outlets confirmed that Hadid had fully ended the romance, focusing instead on motherhood and her modeling career. Us Weekly reported that they remained friends, with sources noting they share mutual friends in their social circles. What's particularly interesting about Gigi and Leo's brief romance was her age. At 27, 28 during their time together, she was older than DiCaprio's typical partners, who tend to be in their early 20s. This had social media buzzing with speculation that Leo might be changing his ways, but not everyone was convinced. In a Reddit thread discussing their relationship, the skepticism was real. One user commented, "My guess is this is a weak PR move to prove he doesn't only sleep with women under 25, showing how cynical many were about the pairing." Another Redditor sarcastically wrote, "She's 28, a whole 3 years above his age limit. Thankful to Leo for this geriatric representation," poking fun at DiCaprio's notorious dating patterns. Sources consistently described their relationship as casual and non-exclusive. This became somewhat controversial in June 2023, when Us Weekly reported they were in a friendly, no-strings situationship due to their hectic schedules. However, a source close to DiCaprio disputed this to the Daily Mail, claiming they had tried dating but lacked romantic chemistry, and that DiCaprio doesn't do casual flings. The relationship ultimately ended with Hadid focusing on being a mom to little Kai. Sources told Elle magazine that DiCaprio's lifestyle of constant socializing and work commitments clashed with Hadid's desire for a more stable, present partner. Hadid was reportedly very selective about serious relationships, only wanting to date someone she could potentially introduce to her daughter. After their breakup, both moved on pretty quickly. Hadid was linked to actor Bradley Cooper in October 2023, as noted by Hunter Harris in her Substack newsletter. Meanwhile, DiCaprio began dating Italian model Vittoria Soretti around November 2023, with sources suggesting this was a more serious relationship. So where does Kylie Jenner come into this picture? That's where things get interesting. The rumors claim that Kylie and Leo had some sort of encounter that crossed a line, especially given his history with Gigi. But digging into Kylie's love life during this period shows she began dating Timothée Chalamet in April 2023, shortly after Gigi and Leo's casual relationship had fizzled out. What we do know for sure is that DiCaprio and his current girlfriend, Italian model Vittoria Soretti, attended Kendall and Kylie Jenner's Halloween party in October 2024. Both couples, DiCaprio with Soretti and Jenner with Chalamet, were also spotted at Coachella 2025, though no direct interaction between Leo and Kylie was reported by Lainey Gossip or other outlets covering the festival. Digging into the truth. Looking at Gigi and Leo's current relationship status further debunks these rumors. Gigi has been linked to Bradley Cooper since October 2023, with sources indicating a serious relationship. Meanwhile, Leo has been dating Vittoria Soretti since August 2023, with sources telling Us Weekly that they were exclusive by November 2023. Soretti, who turned 26 in June 2024, actually broke DiCaprio's rumored 25-year-old dating rule, which Newsweek pointed out in their coverage. In April 2025, Soretti even opened up about their relationship in Vogue France, discussing the challenges of dating someone as famous as DiCaprio. With both Gigi and Leo in seemingly serious relationships with other people for well over a year, the idea that there would be current drama about Kylie getting too close would be beyond scandalous. So it's one of two things. It's either the rumors are just rumors, or all the celebrities involved are paying top dollar to keep the story out of the press. As of right now, the relationship between Gigi and Kylie appears to be perfectly friendly, the same way it's been for years. They've been spotted together at events like the 2023 Vanity Fair Oscar party, where Gigi greeted Kylie and they posed for photos together. Kylie even shared moments from the event on her Instagram story, including a video of Kendall and Gigi, which she captioned, "Hot." This was reported by E! Online. More recently, in September 2024, Kylie, Kendall, and Gigi partied together at Rosalia's 32nd birthday bash in Paris during Fashion Week. These interactions suggest a friendly relationship between the two, with no signs of the tension that would exist if there had been a confrontation over DiCaprio. So if not Kylie, was there anyone Gigi might have had girl code issues with regarding DiCaprio? Interestingly, there was some controversy when Gigi began dating Leo shortly after his breakup with Camila Morrone. Sources reported that Morrone felt betrayed by Hadid dating DiCaprio so soon after their split, with mutual friends like Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber reportedly siding with Morrone. This was a more legitimate girl code discussion, as it involved questions about dating someone's recent ex within shared social circles. But even this controversy was relatively minor and quickly faded from public attention as all parties moved on to other relationships. Now that we've totally ironed out the rumors about Gigi and Kylie fighting over Leo, let's spill some actual tea about these A-listers. Let's start with Gigi Hadid, who's definitely had her fair share of controversial moments. One of her biggest scandals happened in 2023, when she faced major backlash for posting misinformation about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict on social media. She claimed Israel was the only country keeping children as prisoners of war and accused Israel of abducting and torturing Palestinians. She even shared a video falsely claiming that Israelis harvest organs from dead Palestinians without consent. The backlash was huge, with Jewish music mogul Scooter Braun and Israeli supermodel Bar Refaeli publicly calling her out. Gigi ended up issuing an apology on Instagram to her 79 million followers, stating, "I shared something that I did not fact-check or deeply think about prior to reposting." She added that attacking any human, including Jewish people, and taking innocent people hostage is never okay. Back in 2017, Gigi faced another scandal when a video surfaced showing her mocking Asian features while at a Chinese restaurant. She pulled her eyes into a slant and made derogatory gestures, which obviously didn't sit well with many viewers. The video went viral, and accusations of racism followed. Gigi had to issue a public apology, stating, "It was never my intent to offend anyone through my actions." Yikes. Definitely not a good look for a global supermodel with fans of all backgrounds. In another cringe moment, Gigi clapped back at a fan on X, telling them they looked ugly, all because they posted an unflattering photo of her meeting one of their family members, and it started getting dragged online. This interaction got widespread criticism for being unnecessarily mean to a fan, not exactly the best way to maintain a positive public image. There have also been some relationship scandals in Gigi's past. When she started dating Zayn Malik in 2015, there were speculations that she began the relationship while he was still engaged to Perry Edwards. Some fans pointed to lyrics in Malik's song Intervention as evidence of this overlap, which would definitely be a girl code violation if true. However, neither Zayn nor Gigi ever confirmed these rumors. Speaking of Zayn, one of the biggest scandals in Gigi's life was the 2021 incident where Zayn faced legal charges after a domestic dispute with Yolanda Hadid, Gigi's mother. Zayn allegedly shoved Yolanda during an argument, leading to serious consequences. He pleaded no contest to harassment charges, received 360 days of probation, and was ordered to attend anger management and domestic violence classes. This incident ultimately led to Gigi and Zayn's final breakup, though they continue to co-parent their daughter Kai. Now, let's shift to Kendall Jenner, who's been at the center of some major controversies alongside her bestie Gigi. One of the biggest scandals involving these two supermodel BFFs was the infamous 2017 Fyre Festival disaster, where both were paid to promote the event on social media. For those who somehow missed this epic fail, Fyre Festival was marketed as a luxury music event in the Bahamas, but turned into a complete nightmare, with attendees stranded without proper accommodations, food, or even the promised performances. Both Kendall and Gigi, along with other models like Bella Hadid, were heavily criticized for promoting the festival without disclosing they were paid to do so, especially after it became clear the event was a scam. Kendall reportedly received $250,000 for a single Instagram post about the festival, which she quickly deleted after the disaster unfolded. This scandal raised serious questions about celebrity endorsements and influencer responsibility. In another eyebrow-raising moment, Kendall faced major backlash for her tone-deaf 2017 Pepsi commercial, where she seemingly solved police brutality by handing an officer a can of soda during a protest. The ad was pulled within 24 hours after widespread criticism for trivializing serious social justice movements. This happened around the same time as Gigi's own racial insensitivity scandal, making it a particularly rough period for the supermodel duo's public image. Both Kendall and Gigi have also been called out repeatedly for cultural appropriation in their modeling work and personal style choices. From Kendall wearing cornrows to Gigi donning afro-like hairstyles for fashion shoots, they've both faced criticism for adopting elements from cultures not their own without proper acknowledgement or understanding. There was also that awkward 2016 incident where Kendall and Gigi were accused of bullying fellow model Jordyn Dunn backstage at a fashion show. While never fully confirmed, industry insiders suggested there was tension between the established model and the two up-and-comers who were rapidly gaining fame partly due to their social media presence and famous connections, rather than traditional modeling roots. The real tea on Kylie. You didn't think Kylie Jenner was off the hook, did you? As you would expect, the youngest member of the Kar Jenner has had plenty of her own controversies. In 2020, Forbes accused Kylie of exaggerating her wealth to claim billionaire status, leading to a public feud. The publication claimed Kylie had inflated the size and profitability of her business, stating, "Kylie's business is significantly smaller and less profitable than the family has spent years leading the cosmetics industry and media outlets to believe." Kylie denied the allegations, but the controversy questioned her self-made narrative and shed doubt on the true value of her cosmetics empire. Kylie Cosmetics itself has been plagued with quality issues over the years. Customers have complained about chemical smells in eyeshadow palettes and other quality control problems. There have also been allegations of poor working conditions at factories producing her makeup, creating ethical questions about her business practices. One of Kylie's most memorable scandals was her lip filler controversy in 2015. For months, she denied having any cosmetic procedures despite sporting visibly larger lips, claiming she just overlined them with makeup. She finally admitted to getting fillers, and this actually helped launch her lip kit empire. While it eventually worked in her favor business-wise, the incident sparked debates about beauty standards and honesty with young fans. Now let's talk about the real, documented girl code drama that shook Kylie's world, the Jordyn Woods scandal from 2019. Kylie and Jordyn were friendship goals for years, becoming best friends in 2012 after meeting through Jaden Smith. They were inseparable, even living together and collaborating on fashion lines. Their bond seemed unbreakable, with Kylie often referring to Jordyn as her sister. But everything imploded in February 2019 when Jordyn attended a party at Tristan Thompson's house. At the time, Tristan was dating Khloe Kardashian, Kylie's sister, and was the father of Khloe's daughter, True. After the party, reports emerged that Jordyn and Tristan had hooked up. Jordyn appeared on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk to tell her side, admitting that Tristan kissed her as she was leaving but denying anything more happened. On the way out, "He did kiss me. No passion, no tongue kiss, no making out, nothing," she explained. Khloe initially blamed Jordyn entirely, tweeting, "You are the reason my family broke up." The scandal led to Khloe ending her relationship with Tristan, though they briefly reconciled later and caused a major rift between Kylie and Jordyn. For Kylie, the betrayal was devastating. In a 2024 Elle interview, she described herself as heartbroken, saying, "To lose that person felt really lonely, but I had to go through that." She added, "I learned so much, gained so much independence, and was there for myself. It helped me grow up a little bit because we were so attached at the hip." The scandal played out dramatically on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, with cameras capturing the family's raw reactions. Jordyn moved out of Kylie's house, and their once unbreakable friendship seemed over. Public opinion shifted over time, especially as Tristan's pattern of infidelity became clearer. In December 2021, he fathered a child with Marilee Nichols, while Khloe was expecting their son via surrogate, leading many to feel Jordyn had been unfairly villainized, while Tristan's repeated cheating received less condemnation. In November 2023, in a surprising moment on The Kardashians, Tristan actually apologized to Kylie for his role in her losing Jordyn. "I think you were affected the most by a situation of losing a sister, basically. You lost Jordyn, who is a big part of your life," he acknowledged, highlighting the deep impact the scandal had on Kylie. What makes this story especially juicy is that Kylie and Jordyn eventually reconciled to some extent. Kylie clarified in 2024 that it's never been a full cold turkey cutoff. It was needed distance. The two maintained occasional contact, with Kylie stating in a May 2024 episode of The Kardashians that they talk once a month, according to Today. Their reunion became public in July 2023 when they were spotted having dinner together, their first public appearance since the scandal. This sent fans into absolute meltdown mode, with everyone analyzing what this meant for their friendship. The reconciliation became even more official in September 2024 when they appeared together in a viral TikTok with Kylie's friend Stassi Karenicolaou. In the video, they lip-synced to Kim Kardashian saying, "Did you miss us? 'Cause we missed you," which felt like a direct message to fans about their repaired relationship. Kylie even celebrated Jordyn's 27th birthday in September 2024, commenting on her Instagram post and calling her hot, a gesture that fans saw as further confirmation of their rekindled friendship. Unlike the rumor that there might be drama between Gigi and Kylie over Leonardo DiCaprio, the Jordyn-Tristan scandal was a genuine violation of girl code that had real emotional consequences and played out publicly for years. But speaking of Gigi, let's not forget that Kendall and Gigi's friendship has had its own ups and downs. While they're best friends now, there were early rumors of competition between them when they were both trying to establish themselves in the modeling world. Industry insiders have hinted at occasional tension, with Kendall reportedly feeling threatened when Gigi landed certain campaigns or magazine covers that she wanted. That's just the reality of friendship in a competitive industry like modeling. There was also that awkward moment at the 2018 Met Gala when Kendall seemed to push a security guard who was getting too close to Gigi on the red carpet. The moment went viral, with some praising Kendall for protecting her friend boyfriend, and others criticizing her for being entitled. Either way, it showed the complicated dynamics of celebrity friendships under constant public scrutiny. And let's not forget one of the most relatable Gigi Hadid moments ever, when she dramatically confronted a runway crasher at Chanel's Paris Fashion Week show in October 2019. The YouTube prankster Marie Benoliel tried to infiltrate the show, and Gigi wasn't having it. She escorted the intruder off the runway, showing that you don't mess with a supermodel during Fashion Week. While not a scandal per se, it became one of her most memorable moments and showed her taking no nonsense. Gigi has also faced accusations about substance abuse, like when a video allegedly showed her snorting drugs at a Victoria's Secret event with Cody Simpson in 2015. She denied these accusations, and no further legal action was reported, but the rumors persisted in certain circles. Then there was the 2016 American Music Awards incident, where Gigi did an impression of Melania Trump that many found offensive. She later apologized, citing it as a misunderstanding, but the moment added to perceptions of Gigi sometimes lacking cultural sensitivity. As for Kylie Jenner's own scandals beyond the Jordyn drama, remember when she and Kendall released that controversial Kendall plus Kylie vintage t-shirt collection in 2017 that superimposed their faces over images of musical icons like Tupac and Notorious Big? The backlash was huge, with many accusing them of disrespecting music legends and cultural appropriation. They quickly pulled the collection and issued an apology, but not before facing serious criticism from the public and the estates of the musicians featured. In addition to Gigi Hadid and Kendall Jenner being really close friends, which serves as the main connection between Gigi and Kylie, there's also a quirky family connection between the Jenners and Hadids. As Gigi once explained to Vanity Fair, her mother Yolanda Hadid was married to David Foster from 2011 to 2017, who was previously married to Linda Thompson, Caitlyn Jenner's ex-wife. This makes Gigi and the Jenner sisters ex-step-siblings in a roundabout way, though this connection is more of a fun fact than significant to their current relationship. The bottom line is that while Gigi Hadid and Kylie Jenner have both been involved in their fair share of real controversies and scandals, there's next to no evidence of any conflict between them regarding Leonardo DiCaprio. Their actual friendship appears to be perfectly cordial, with both women having moved on to other relationships long ago. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.